Namaste, Mingalaba. Good evening, everyone. အခု live မြင်တဲ့ concept ကိုသိရှိနေကြတဲ့ဒီကချစ်သူမိတ်ဆွေများအားလုံးကိုမင်္ဂလာပါလို့ SurAlaap page ကနေနှုတ်ဆက်ပေးပါရစေ။ကျွန်မကတော့ဒီကနေ့မြန်မာ့ရေးရာထီတန်းနဲ့ယဉ်ကျေးမှုတို့ထုံမွန်သောညနေခင်း online ထီတန်းဖြစ်လို့ပဲကိုတာဝန်ယူတင်ဆက်ပေးမယ် MC Scarlett May ပဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ Hello everyone, ladies and gentlemen, an audience from international countries who are watching this live musical concert and even on Myanmar folk music and culture directly performing on the Facebook page and YouTube from Mandalay, Myanmar. I would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you from our SurAlaap page. Thank you very much indeed for joining us on our SurAlaap page and YouTube. And it is a great honor for me to be anchoring to this live musical concert. And my deepest thanks goes to SurAlaap page for having the Myanmar traditional musical artist here on today's live show. I am MC Scarlett May from Mandalay, Myanmar. Thank you, SurAlaap page, for giving us a chance to perform in front of international audience, and I believe that this live concert will be a great opportunity for Myanmar artists to show their traditional musical performance internationally. And before we begin, I would like to share with all of you the traditional music and culture of Myanmar country. What is Myanmar folk music? What kind of instruments do Myanmar people used to play? And how does music play the integral parts of life of our Myanmar people? And I hope this information can give you a better insight into the traditional music and culture of our country, Myanmar. So let me introduce you a little bit about our country. Myanmar, formerly Burma, is a Southeast Asian nation of more than 100 ethnic groups. It is bordered by Bangladesh, India, China, Laos, and Thailand. As a neighboring country of India, Myanmar people are very familiar with the culture, music, traditions, and language of India. India-Myanmar relations are rooted in shared historical, ethnic, cultural, and religious ties. And I hope that today's live concert can also be regarded as a cultural exchange between the two neighboring countries. Like India, Myanmar is very well known as the land of festivals. Myanmar festivals play a significant role in the culture, customs, and spirituality of our Burmese people. The biggest, most experienced, and most famous countrywide festival is the Dinjan Water Festival, which takes place in mid-April. Roads decorated and lit up, also with festive names, and carry an orchestra as well as dozens of young men on each of them, will roam lively, stopping at every mandir a singing sound, specially written for the festival, including Indian classes and performing banjet. The picture shown here is the Saiwan, the traditional Myanmar orchestra, as you see right now. Another festival where you can enjoy the traditions and cultures of Myanmar is Myanmar Music Festival. It is not ancient festival, it is a modern festival, but you can see it is a unique and vibrant classical festival which features international artists and faculty in collaboration with Myanmar's emerging artists for week-long intensive training and performance to show up the ability and capacity of the Myanmar traditional artists. And in winter, Anyay, the traditional Burmese entertainment form that combines dance with instrumental music, song, and comedy routines can be found across the country. And in August, the Tanjung Net Festival is held with dancing, singing, net songs, drinking, and drinking. The music often accompanied by a Saiwan, the picture that we have shown you recently, Myanmar traditional orchestra, adds much to the mood of the Nepal and many are entrants. The Myanmar music includes a variety of folk traditions. A distant form is Dio, often played at religious festivals and sung to the beat of a long and thin drum. The traditional music is melodic, having its own unique form of harmony, often composed with a Nayisi, Walasi, or Wala Anyan. The Mahat Gita, whose meaning is about great royal songs, cannot also be forgotten. They used to be the songs played in the royal court of Myanmar, and it was the basic form of Burmese classical music. Myanmar folk music is indeed an indispensable factor in the spiritual life of our Myanmar people. The feature of Myanmar traditional music is mostly based on the percussion with a beautiful blend of various musical instruments. The type of musical instruments will be explained later on. And melody making traditional Burmese music a multi-level hierarchical system. So now is the time for us, for all the audience from international countries who are waiting for this live concert to listen to our Myanmar traditional music. Today we have brought you two young female harpists from Mandalay, Myanmar. They're the two sisters, namely Thiri May and Seint, who both have been playing harp for over a decade. Everyone, please welcome Miss Thiri May and Miss Seint. Thiri May, မင်္ဂလာပါ
မင်္ဂလာပါတည်နေပါရှင်
မင်္ဂလာပါကြည်ယူစိတ်ပါရှင်
It is a wonder to know that they are the two young sisters who has been playing harps for over a decade. Let me briefly introduce about Thiri May. Thiri May, a distant education student in her third year of study. She has experience of over 15 years of playing the traditional Myanmar musical instrument called harp, which she is now holding in her hand. She has won prizes in national level in Sukayeti, the National Performing Arts Competition in singing, dancing, composing, and performing. And the girl next to her is her sister, Seint. She looks really beautiful in the white dress today. She is a former third year student of National University of Arts and Culture. She also has experience of over 10 years of playing harp. She has also won prizes in regional level in also society competition. So now before we begin, I would like to ask them about the songs they are going to play, what songs they choose for the audience from international countries. So ဒီနေ့အတွက်တီးနဲ့ဒီဗီဒီယိုကိုနည်းနည်းလေးချပါတယ်။တီးနဲ့ဒီဗီဒီယိုအကြောင်းမိတ်ဆက်ပေးသွားပြီးဆိုတော့တီးအနေနဲ့ဒီနေ့ဒီဗီဒီယိုအနေနဲ့ဒီနေ့ပွဲအတွက်ပါတချင်းလေးအရင်ဦးဆုံးဖတ်ပေးမယ်လို့ရှင်းလာထားလေ
။ဒီနေ့ပထမဆုံးတစ်ချင်းလေးကတော့အနန္တနာ၅ပါးကြော်ကန်းလေးပေါ့နော်။အဲ့ဒါလေးအဲ့တပုံလေးရေးဆိုချင်း
။ဟုတ်ကဲ့။အနန္တနာ၅ပါးဒီကြော်ကန်းတစ်ချင်းလေးကိုဘယ်လိုရေးပြတာလဲ
။ဒီတစ်ချင်းလေးကတော့ပြောမယ်ဆိုရင်ဗုဒ္ဓဘာသာဝင်တွေရဲ့ဥထိတ်ထားတဲ့ဘုရားတရားတန်ခါမိဘဆရာသမားကိုပေါ့ဂရဝထားပြီးတော့ကြော့တဲ့အနေနဲ့ပေါ့အဲ့ဒါလေးကိုသိစေခြင်းတဲ့အကြောင်းလေးရေးအနေနဲ့ဒီဆိုဖြစ်မှာလား
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါဒီတချင်းလေးကိုဘယ်လိုပွဲမျိုးတွေမှာဒီဆိုဖြစ်လဲ
ဒီတချင်းလေးကိုမင်္ဂလာဆောင်တွေအလူတွေမှာဗိတ်သိက်ခန်းနာမှာပေါ့ဘယ်လိုကြော့တဲ့ခန်းတွေမှာဒီတချင်းလေးကိုထည့်ဆိုပြီးတယ်
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါအဲ့ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီတချင်းလေးကတီးနဲ့ကြည်ကြည်နဲ့လည်းအမြဲဆိုပြနေတဲ့တချင်းလေးပေါ့နော်အပါစာနေတာတချင်းလေးဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါအဲ့တော့ဒီကနေ့ပရိသတ်တွေအတွက်ရေးဆွဲပေးထားတဲ့တချင်းလေးကတော့အနန္တနာနာရတချင်းလေးဖြစ်ပါတယ် So let me translate it into English for our international audience. So the song that Thiri and TV chose for us today is a song about paying respect and homage to five infinite venerables in order to show the gratitude and reverence and an opportunity to ask for forgiveness. So what are the five infinite venerables? The five infinite venerables are the Doja, Sama, Sangha, means monks, parents, and teachers. We Myanmar people, most of Myanmar people are Buddhists. So we pay respect and homage always to the five infinite venerables. And the song is sung at the weddings where the master of ceremony consecrates the marriage and also at the donation ceremony. It is a great song that you can hear in the religious events at the weddings and also at the donation ceremonies. ဒီနေ့အကြောင်းကိုဒီနားထောင်နေကြတဲ့ပရိသတ်တွေကိုရှင်းပြပေးပြီးဆိုတော့ဒီနေ့တဲ့ချင်းလေးကိုစပြီးနားထောင်ကြည့်အောင်အကောင်းဆုံးချက်ပြပေးပါအောင် I would like to give a really big round of applause to our young female artists, Thiri May and Phyu Seint. So we did that, you know, to unite my Before we go to the next sound, there are so many things that we need to. I think it's better if we know about the instruments of Myanmar. So the Myanmar musical instruments are played on a musical scale consisting of 7 tones. Each tone can be raised, lowered, or played naturally. Traditionally, the instruments are classified into 5 groups called Yin Sin Thiri. You can also add one more instrument to the group. The traditional folk ensemble is called Sangwan. The picture that we showed you before in this slide. It is mainly made up of different gongs and drums, as well as other instruments. That is played at traditional festivals, weddings, donation ceremonies, and other religious festivals. The musical instruments are the ye, instruments made of leather, which is drums, the ones that you see now, and J, metal instruments. Jiu, string instruments. Lei, wind instruments. Lakot, percussion instruments used for timing. And patala, which is Myanmar traditional xylophone. They instruments are typically drums, and each drum has a different tone quality. These drums keep the liveliness of the song by filling it in with the beats. For example, the picture that you are seeing right now, that we call it Pawai drum cycle, OZ, but for drum, Tobet, double-headed stun drum, and Bama, principal drum. And another one is J instruments. The J instruments are metal instruments used in Burmese traditional music. They have different functions in music. For example, linguine, cymbals, and CY or wine or the gong cycle that you are seeing right now is the J instruments that are made of metal. And let me go into another instrument. The Jiu instruments are mainly the song, harp, mi jiao, or the yo fiddle. The one that you are seeing right now is called harp, Myanmar traditional harp. In Burmese, we call it sound. Today, our 2 young harpists are playing this harp. It is a string instrument and is one of the most ancient instruments in our country. And let me go on to the next instrument. The one that I'm going to introduce right now is lay instruments. Lay instruments are wind instruments, which means they are played by blowing air into the instrument. For example, ne, oboe, ballet, flute, and kayuting. These instruments can be seen at the traditional musical festivals and also religious festivals. The pictures showing right now are ne. Yes, that is ne, is oboe. You can blow into the air to make the sounds. And another one is ballet, flute. And next one is kayuting. Okay, so let me introduce you another musical instrument. Lakot instruments are used for timing to maintain the rhythm of the sound for other instruments to follow their beat. Examples are the walako, the one of the pictures that you are seeing right now is called walako, the bamboo clappers. They are quite loud, but it put the rhythm and beats to the sound. And many people would like to dance by playing the walako. And the next one is cymbal, C, and clapper, wa. The C and clapper are used by the singer when the harpist play the sounds. And the final instrument is the patala instruments. Patala instruments are usually the wa patala wood xylophone. So I hope these information about the Myanmar traditional musical instruments to give you a better insight of what kinds of music instruments the Myanmar people used to play at their traditional festivals, religious festivals, and also donation ceremonies. I think these musical instruments put a lively and it gives the people the lively feeling and it brings a lot of joy and happiness to the people who are joining the concert or joining the festival. So I think it's enough for now. There's too much information to be a big thing. Okay. So now you know the some information about our Myanmar traditional musical instruments. So I would like to invite our Harpist again to play another song. ဒီနေ့ဒီစိမင်္ဂလာပါကွန်ဆာလက်ကနေပြန်နေကြည့်ပါမယ်ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါပထမတစ်ခါလေးကအနန္တနန္ဒငါးပါးကြောက်ခံလေးပေါ့နော်ဒီမှာပြိသက်တွေ comment ရေးရအောင်လည်းတွေ့ရတယ်သူတို့အရန်သဘောကျတယ်ဆိုပြီးတော့ပေါ့နော်အိန္ဒိယကပြိသက်တွေကလည်း comment လေးတွေပေးထားတွေ့ရပါတယ် so thank you very much Indian firms for joining with us on this live and also giving the comments thank you very much for encouraging us အဲ့တော့နောက်ထပ်တစ်ချင်းချုပ်ပြီးတစ်ချင်းတစ်ပုတ်အနေနဲ့ဒီနေ့ကြည့်ပြီးပဲတစ်ချင်းလေးရေးထားလေ
နောက်တစ်ပုတ်အနေနဲ့ကနှလုံးသားကိုအလှဆင်ပါဆိုတဲ့တစ်ချင်းလေးပါ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါဒီတစ်ချင်းလေးအကြောင်းလည်းကြည့်ရှုနေကြတဲ့ပြည်သက်တွေကိုမိတ်ဆက်ပေးပါအောင်
ဒီတစ်ချင်းလေးကိုရွေးပြတဲ့အကြောင်းကတော့လူသားတိုင်းကိုမေတ္တာတရားနဲ့လှပစေခြင်းနဲ့စိတ်ထားလေးဖြစ်လာအောင်ပေါ့လူတစ်ယောက်ရဲ့အလှပကကျွေးငွေရနာရည်နဲ့ပြင်ဆင်တာထက်ဒီနှလုံးသားလေးဖြူစင်နေလူလူနဲ့လှပရဲဆိုတဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်လေးကိုသိစေခြင်းနဲ့စိတ်လေးနဲ့ဒီဆိုဖြစ်မှာပါ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါဒီချင်းလေးကအဓိပ္ပာယ်စိတ်ကိုကောင်းတယ်နော်
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါအဲ့တော့ဒီနေ့ရေးထားတဲ့ဒီချင်းလေးအကြောင်းကိုပြည့်သက်တည်ပြအောင်တစ်ချက်ပြပေးပါမယ် Another song that Thiri and Phyu are going to sing, the song they choose for us is the Nalonda Go Alasimba. So the song, the reason that they choose this song is because the Harpist want everyone to listen to them singing this song, feel beautiful with love. We want you to know that beauty is not a decoration of your body with wealth or jewelry, but the true beauty is the honesty, the love, and the kindness that are in your heart. That is the meaning of the song that they choose for us. And it brings a really good words to us. And I hope the songs will be really good as we expected. Okay. So now let's listen to our Thiri May and Phyu Seint. Okay, နားထောင်ကြည့်အောင်ပါရှင်
မြစ်တာဆိုပြဲချစ်ပဲလိုက်ကျွေးအချင်းနာတရားတွေထားမစိတ်ချမြဲမေအပြေသာတွေစားပွဲသိမအေးမြရဲစေနာတွေမှုဆွေရွာဖြူဝေကရဲ့အလုံးသားဝေမုံတရားပဲပြုံးများကျွေးကြစီပွဲ chim bé lại chui trên dia rồi chăm si chăm nhẹ mê nhẹ ta đuôi xa quê để mà ý nhà re si na re mu suy hoa phiêu ga ye lâu nào re mong dia pe yêu mía chui cha si quê Sing shui na ni la ble diga sui ma la me ma chi ni la sura sin me ting ha be kwe chuta ting we the boga you see loca go la sin ai lei me sin ye por la ba ye twen chin ne ga ala la yui che pyong mya mya na lo la ba si kwe mong sa ka ma so ja sin na de ge lu na go la sin ma me
Well, I'm not sure about all of you, but after hearing uh, to their singing and this lovely song, my heart feels at ease, at peace, and it really brings the love and kindness and joy to my heart. I hope this song can bring the love, kindness, and joy to all of you from international countries. So before we go to the next song, I would like to explain about the harp that the artists today, Thiri and Phyu, are holding in their hands right now. The song is one of the most ancient traditional musical instruments in our country. The song is the name of Burmese harp. It's an arched harp used in traditional Burmese music. It is regarded as the national musical instrument of our country, Myanmar. The main parts of the harp are the body, the long carved neck carved out of the wood of a tree, and a string bar running down the center of the top of the body. The sound strings are made of silk or nylon. The harp is played by sitting on the floor with the body in the left and the arc on the left. The strings are plucked with the right hand fingers from the outside. As you can see how our harpists play the harp. The Burmese harp is a very ancient instrument. It is said that the Burmese harp to be used starting from Phyu period, the very first kingdom of our country. The earliest archaeological evidence of the harp is at the Babaji temple of the Kisa kingdom of the Phyu people. The most significant innovator of Myanmar harp was the talented culture Nyauri Minji Usa, 1766-1853, who was responsible for increasing the number of harp strings from 7 to 13, such that the notes spanned 2.5 octaves from C2 to F5. The last comfort chord harpist, Mamangji, added the 14th string, but then a post-independence harpist created a 16-string sound, the sound that we are using currently nowadays. The harp is usually accompanied by a singer, or with the harp adapting to the singer, who controls the time with a bell and clapper to indicate the music tempo. Prominent harpists were National, the king of Dangu, Mamnyakale, the queen of Western Paris, and Nyauri Minji Usa, a minister. Myanmar songs such as Chu Wei the Chinkan are played on Myanmar scale, but Yo Lucky Fan Cat Lokamatan are played on Outbian scale, Bole Yuria sounds are played on Pele scale, Shisei Bordita and Jing sounds are played on Muzan scale. Now I hope this information is quite enough for all of you to get to know the nature of our Myanmar most ancient musical instruments, harp. In Burmese, we call it sound. Thank you for the fans commenting here. Lovely music made me feel released. Thank you very much, Wanyamo. And thank you again, Harpist today, Thiri and GB Saint, for giving us a pleasure, really great time. ဒီနေ့စီကြီးဒီပညာရေးတင်ပါတယ်ဒီကနေ့မှခုလိုလာရောက်ပြီးတော့ဖြည့်ပြပေးတာ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်
ဟုတ်ပါတယ်ရှင်ဒီမှာလည်း comment တွေတက်လာတာကိုတွေ့ရပါတယ်အဲ့တော့ထူတာတဲ့အတန်လေးတွေနဲ့တကယ်မြန်မာရဲ့ဂီတပညာကိုခုလိုနိုင်ငံတကာမှာချပြခွင့်ရတဲ့အတွက်SurAlaap page ကိုလည်းဒီပညာရေးတင်ပါတယ်ထပ်မံပြီးကျေးဇူးတင်ပါစေ My deepest thanks goes to SurAlaap page for having the Myanmar traditional Harpist here. It's a really great opportunity for us to show the traditional performance of the Myanmar artists. And I hope we will have more opportunity in the future where we can cooperate with the international traditional artists from international countries. And I hope in the future we will get the bigger live concerts. Okay. ဒီနေ့ကြည့်ပြီးနောက်ထပ်ရေးထားတဲ့တခြင်းလေးတစ်ပုဒ်နဲ့လည်းမိတ်ဆက်ပေးပါအောင်
နောက်ထပ်ရေးတဲ့တခြင်းလေးတစ်ပုဒ်ကတော့ထောင်ရောင်နေလို့အမည်ရပါတယ်ဒီတခြင်းလေးကတော့သူကအမရပူရာမြို့မှာရှိတဲ့ဘရင်မင်းမြတ်နဲ့သူ့ရဲ့နန်းတော်ရဲ့အကြောင်းကိုပေါ့နော်ဖွင့်ဆိုထားတာပေါ့ဘယ်လောက်ဒီအချိန်မှာကောင်းလဲဆိုတဲ့အကြောင်းအရာလေးကိုဖွင့်ဆိုထားတာပါ
Okay, the song that they choose for us now is called Tang Yao Nei. It's about the kingdom and its palace in the Amarapura. Amarapura is actually it was one of the kingdom cities of our country, Myanmar. So the song that they are going to sing about is about the king and his palace at the Amarapura city. So let's listen to them. Machine. Well, now the song has just ended again. And actually, I was wishing that, not to end the sound in a short time. And I hope you all are the same. Now, three songs have performed by Myanmar Harpist. And before we go to the next song, and please, the audience from international countries, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you can stay together with us till the end of this live show because before we end the live show, there will be a kind of surprise for all of you guys. And I hope you all are waiting for it and keep joining with us. Let me explain a little bit about the Myanmar classical music. Uh, the prevailing one is called Yudia, which is essentially a class of Burmese adaptations to songs, accompanied with the sangok, and come from the Ayutthaya kingdom during the regions of Bayana and Sindushin, which brought back a variety of cultural traditions, including Ramayana. The primary indigenous form is called the Chin. Burmese classical music ensembles can be divided into outdoor and indoor ensembles. The outdoor musical ensemble is the Sido, is also called Sido T, which was an outdoor ensemble in riot courts used to mark important ceremonial functions like the riot planting ceremony. It consists of neji, a large double reed pipe, and Sido, a pair of ceremonial drums, as well as the si and the wa. As you all have seen the pictures of the musical instruments in this slideshow. So the wind instruments and the J instruments and also the rhythm instruments are used. And today, Sido is played at the festivals. And other instruments used in classical music include the sound, harp, and patala xylophone. The picture that you are showing right now is C, which is made of brass, and Wa is cactus. The C and Wa are also currently used while our harpists are singing. Maybe you have heard some of the background rhythm music while they are singing the song. That one is called Siwa, the one in the picture that you are seeing right now. The indoor form is the chamber music ensemble, which basically comprises a female singer accompanied by a traditional ensemble consisting of the sound, patala, mijang, azinta, palway, flute, and in the past also included the teyo, a fiddle, and a small mouth organ. When we talk about Myanmar traditional music, we cannot forget about the Mahakija. It is an extensive collection of Burmese classical sound called the Chinji. The collection is divided into several different types of sounds, including the following: Jo, Bue, the Kinga, the oldest repertories, the Phyu, via chord music, Wan Chin, sounds of longing, Le Duit and Cat, Min Jing, music that makes horses dance, Nat Chin, sounds used to worship the net, Burmese spirits, Yudia, music introduced from Ayutthaya, the line band, music adapted from the Hmong people, and Buli, sounds of sorrow. So these are the information about the Myanmar traditional classical music. And I have already explained, I think it's enough for us to get into a better insight of the Myanmar traditional music. What kind of music do Myanmar people listen to in the ancient times and also till nowadays? And what kind of musical instruments are valuable and well known in our countries? So now let's invite our harpist again. Thiri နဲ့ဒီရေမင်္ဂလာပါ
ဟုတ်မင်္ဂလာပါမ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါအဲ့တော့အစောနာကတော့မြန်မာရဲ့ဂီတအကြောင်းလေးတွေကိုအနည်းငယ်ရှင်းပြပေးပြီးတဲ့နောက်မှာနောက်ထပ်တစ်ချင်းလေးတစ်ပုဒ်ကိုထပ်မံပြီးတော့ပိတ်သက်ပြီးပြအောင်မိတ်ဆက်ပါအောင်
ဟုတ်နောက်တစ်ပုဒ်ကတော့မြေတာဖြန်းမှာလမ်းဆက်မယ်လို့ရေးရပါတယ်ဟုတ်ဒီတစ်ချင်းလေးကိုရေးရဖို့ပြအောင်ရေးပြမယ်ဒီတချင်းကိုကျတော့ဒီကဘာလောကတစ်ခုလုံးမှာပေါ့နော်မေတ္တာတရားအရန်ကိုအရေးကြီးတယ်ဆိုတာလေးကို ဒီကပြောနေတာပါဒီတချင်းလေးပဲတွေကလေဟုတ်
Okay. So the song that they choose for us now to perform is called Midda Pyamalan Summit. This song is about the love. The world will be true and love is the greatest gift of all, and only love can bring the world connected to each other, and only love is the solution for the peacefulness of the life of the people. And the song shows about how greatness the love is, how great role plays the love in the lives of people, our lives. And the song want to give us a message that love is the one that we can keep in our hearts. Okay. Let's listen together. The song that we just listened to is called Nidachamalanzame. So it's a really great song. And after listening to this song, I feel really, I can feel the love in my heart. Okay, so there's like when viewer commented, want to hear an Indian, well, this is the time that we all are waiting for. So today our Myanmar traditional harpists, two female harpists, are going to play an Indian song with by using the traditional musical instrument called harp. And the song is actually chosen by the SurAlaap page. It is a really great sound. It's also one of the entry sounds that all people know. So let's invite our two harpists again. Thiri ကြည်ကြည်မင်္ဂလာပါ
ဟုတ်မင်္ဂလာပါ
ဟေးအဲ့တော့အခုချက်ပြမဲ့တချင်းလေးကိုအိန္ဒိယတွေကအကုန်လုံးဖောက်မြော်နေကြပြီဆိုတော့တချင်းလေးအဲ့တော့တကယ်ကိုဒီစားလေးပြင်ထားလို့ပြရတယ်။ဒီတချင်းလေးကိုပိတ်သက်တွေအားလုံးလည်းဖောက်မြော်နေကြပြီဆိုတော့အချိန်မဆိုတော့ညနာဆောင်ပြလိုက်ရအောင်နော်။ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
Chako koi baab ghar jaaye, chako koi mushkil bar jaaye. Tum dina samina, oh hum nawa. Chako koi baab ghar jaaye, chako koi mushkil bar jaaye. Tum dina samina, oh hum nawa. Nagori hai nagori ta, sirgi mo tumhare sewa. Tumne na samina, oh hum nawa. Nagori hai nagori ta, sirgi mo tumhare sewa. Tumne na samina, oh hum nawa. Tumne na samina, oh hum nawa.
Okay, so people who are watching this live, I think your wish has just fulfilled by our harpist now. That was a really great performance by our traditional harpist, and I have to say that it is not really hard to play an Indian song on the harp. And the two harpists, B and Phyu, had worked really hard to work on the harp to play an Indian song on that. And also Phyu, B's sister, had really worked hard to sing the Indian song. And she was worried that if she would make any mispronunciation of the song. But right now, what we have listened is just a really wonderful piece of music, and it's really bringing us the joy and happiness. Oh my God, I want to hear more. And one just commented, I can't believe she can sing well. Wow, thank you, really, thank you very much. And it's really good to see that comments that keep popping up on the screen. And well, unfortunately, we have to bring an end of today's live musical concert. So I would like to call our two harpists again. Thiri နဲ့ကြည့်ပြီးဒီမှာ comment တွေတော့တက်လာတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဒီသချင်းကိုအိန္ဒိယသချင်းကိုအခုလိုမြန်မာရိုးရာဆောင်းပေါ်မှာကြည့်ပြီးတော့မှဆိုနိုင်တာတကယ်အောင်အောင်ကြပဲတဲ့သူ comment တွေရေးထားကြတယ်
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်
ကျေးဇူးပါ
ပြီးတော့ကြည့်ပြီးကိုလည်းပြောထားတယ်ဒီသချင်းကိုအခုလိုမြန်မာတန်လေးနဲ့ပေါ့နော်အတန်ချူချူလေးနဲ့ဆိုတာတကယ်ကိုမယုံနိုင်ကြပါပဲတဲ့
ကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်
Okay, so I would like to say thank you very much to SurAlaap again for bringing us, connecting us together with the audience from international countries, especially the audience from India. Thank you very much for joining with us on today's live on Facebook, SurAlaap, and also on the YouTube. Okay, so now, well, now the time has finally come. Now it's the time to say goodbye to our Harpist, to the Myanmar traditional young Harpist. Okay, so I would like to say thank you to them in our Myanmar language first. ဒီနဲ့ဒီဗီဒီယိုဒီကနေ့မှာအခုလိုပွဲကိုလာရောက်ပြီးတော့မှတကူတကနဲ့စောင်းပြီးတော့တချင်းများစွာကိုသိချရွေးချယ်ခဲ့ပြီးတဲ့အတွက်ဒီနိုင်ကြပါတယ်
ဟုတ်ပြီနောက်တော့လည်းကျေးဇူးအများကြီးတင်ပါတယ်
ကျေးဇူးအများကြီးတင်ပါတယ်
Okay ပါဒီကနေ့ဒီ an evening on Myanmar folk music and culture live musical concert လေးမှာယခုလိုကျမတို့ရဲ့ renowned art harpist များဖြစ်တဲ့ Thiri နဲ့ Thiri May နဲ့ Matthew Seint ဒီမှာဦးပေါ့နော်ကျမတို့မန္တလေးမြို့ကဖြစ်ပါတယ်အဲ့မတ် Thiri May နဲ့ Matthew Seint တို့ကိုအခု live concert မှာဖြစ်ပြီးခွင့်ပေးတဲ့ SurAlaap ကိုလည်းကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်အဲ့တော့မတ် Thiri May နဲ့ Matthew Seint ရဲ့ဒီကနေ့ live concert လေးကနေတော့နောက်ထပ် live concert ပေါင်းများစွာမှာလည်းထပ်မံပြီးတော့တွေ့ဆုံကြပါသေးတယ်
ဟုတ်ကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ရှင်
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
ပါအဲ့တော့နိုင်ငံတကာကကြည့်ရှုနေကြတဲ့ပြည်သက်တွေအတွက်ဒီနေ့နဲ့ကြည့်ပြီးတော့ကျေးဇူးတင်စကားလေးပြောပြပါအောင်
အခုလိုမျိုးပါဝင်နေရတဲ့အတွက်လည်းအရန်ကိုဂုဏ်ယူပါတယ်အရန်လည်းပျော်မိပါတယ်ဟုတ်ကဲ့နောက်လည်းထပ်ပြီးဆုံးနေပါသေးတယ်လို့ပြောချင်ပါတယ်ကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ရှင်
ဟုတ်ကဲ့နောက်လည်းထပ်ပြီးတော့အခုလိုမျိုးကြီးဆုံးနေပါတယ်လို့ပြောချင်ပါတယ်ရှင်အားလုံးကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်
And thank you very much to the people who are watching this live show on YouTube and on Facebook page. Thank you to every one of you to joining us till the end of this live show. And our deepest thanks goes to every single one of you who enjoyed the music that we played in this live concert. And they also say that they would like to see and connect with more of you in the future, and they would like to see all of you again in the next coming live musical concert. And it's also now for me to say goodbye. And before I end this live show, I would like to give you a special information about the next musical concert. Anjan Sinha from Delhi, India, 22 years old and pursuing graduation in Hindustani classical vocal music from India Kala Sangeet Vishwavidyalaya, Kairaga, Chhattisgarh, and grades in Western classical guitar from Trinity College of London. We also have a commercial band called Mala from last 7 years. Experience of 21 and more live shows all across India. We cover soulful, Bollywood, Sufi, and folk music. Today is the live musical concert from Myanmar Harpist. And tomorrow's program is going to be performed by our renowned singer Anjan Sinha. Tomorrow's program at 8:30 Indian Standard Time. I would like to invite every single one of you here today to also join the next online musical concert, which will be tomorrow on the Indian Standard Time, 8:30 p.m. And I hope you all will enjoy the more coming piece of music from our SurAlaap page. Thank you very much. Dhanyavad. Shukriya. Jijunai Tamare. Kulo. Alone Sundubimbe. SurAlaap page ko le jijunai tamare. Thank you very much, SurAlaap, for giving us a chance to connect with the audience from international countries and to give us the opportunity to show our performance of traditional music and culture in front of the live audience from Facebook and also from YouTube. Thank you. Dhanyavad. Shukriya. အားလုံးပဲမင်္ဂလာညချမ်းလေးဖြစ်ပါစေရှင်